Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Marineland and King Walbrook School.
Welcome to Marineland. There's a friendly wave hello from two of our California sea lions, Pebbles and Surfer. I'll just change the microphone. Today we're going to start off working with our California sea lions. We're going to begin discussing the California sea lion. Many people see similarities between dogs and sea lions. Now I don't see any similarities whatsoever. For example, at home, your dog might shake a paw. Your dog might even roll over. So I don't see any similarities whatsoever between dogs or sea lions. Paige, do you? No. Now, one question people often ask is how intelligent are sea lions? Now, that's very difficult to determine. For example, you and I learn by reading books or going to school. The young sea lions learn how to hunt from their mother. One way to determine how intelligent an animal is how much time they spend finding their food. If they find their food quickly, they're more... Oh. Well, it would appear Surfer has no problem finding her food whatsoever. Here you are, Surfer. Sea lions enjoy bubble chasing, kelp tossing, sparring, and mock battles. Are very intelligent. Now, Surfer, you may be smart, but you can't read. Some people even feel sea lions have a natural ability to balance objects on their noses. Now, I find this hard to believe. You certainly wouldn't find your dog balancing anything in their nose. Sea lions explore objects with their whiskers. They've been seen playing with sticks and stones and seaweed. With the whole concept of balancing something, that's just some cheap entertainment trick. Oh, thank you. Now, Pebbles and Surfer are going to be leaving us soon, but before they go, they'd like to perform a front flipper stand, balancing all their weight on the front flippers, Pebbles and Surfer. And here's a big wave goodbye from two female California sea lions, Pebbles and Surfer. Now, for several weeks in the spring, sea lions gather in vast colonies called rookeries, consisting of hundreds of female sea lions, such as Pebbles and Surfer. While in those rookeries, the female sea lion give birth to one pup, and the job of rearing their young rests solely with the female. They weigh between 100 and 200 pounds. The male sea lions are much larger. They can weigh as much as 700 pounds. We're going to show you a big male sea lion now. They'll be coming out in just a moment. You'll notice how much larger than they are. Salty. And a boy salty right up on the table. Now the male sea lions consume a huge amount of fish in the spring. They have a voracious appetite. They consume as much as... Oh, salty. Oh, you're excused. They develop a crest on their head. Their necks become very large. But other than eat, the male sea lions do nothing except sleep. They break a few of Don's ribs. That's how powerful those flippers are. Not only are the front flippers powerful, they can walk on their hind flippers. They can even grasp objects with their hind flippers. Whoa! I think he's in trouble. There we go. Well, we had a good look at the sea lion's flippers. Let's check back in to see what the male sea lion would be doing on the beach. Still asleep. One of the problems facing sea lions in the wild today is pollution in many forms. Plastic, six-pack ring, or even this rope ring could be a problem to a young sea lion. Because they're so curious, they might put their head right in the ring. If this happens to a young animal, they may not be able to get that ring off their necks. Their bodies would actually grow around the ring, and it could be hazardous to the young sea lion. Sea lions have been found with pieces of netting wrapped around their necks, and they can't get them off. Oh, see what I mean? Another problem that faces the sea lion in the wild is competition with commercial fisheries. Sea lions get tangled up with the fishermen's nets. Now, one idea that's been proposed is to drag a fake killer whale dorsal fin behind the nets, because sea lions are afraid of killer whales. Although I'm not so sure these sea lions are afraid of killer whales, Are you afraid of the whales?
No way. Not me.
Well, it may not work with these sea lions, but I think we're on the right track. Let's check back in once again to see what the male sea lion would be doing on the beach. Still asleep. Well, we saw the male sea lion doing a lot of sleeping. When the female sea lions sleep, they pile up on top of each other. Hundreds of female sea lions lined up along the beach. They pile up something like this. That's it. Life on the beach gets very loud sometimes. Imagine all the sea lions barking at the same time. At least the sea lions are able to cover their ears. Well, we saw what the male sea lion does in his spare time. What do the female sea lions do in their spare time? to come back to the trainer, yeah? As I mentioned, killer whales can see just as well below the water surface as above. If you're wondering where their eyes are, they're just in front and below the white patch on either side of the head. Their eyes are quite small for the size of a whale's body and very dark, very difficult to see. You got it right there, didn't you? Well, Luke did, all right. Luke, come over here and say hello to Cara. She's come all the way from England. I think she stopped off to have a little conversation with the ocean. We'll be talking about her a little later. We just introduced her to our show pool. She's just been put on that pool just about a week ago, and she's slowly getting used to the new environment. A little bit later, probably another week or two, she'll be performing in our show as well with Nuka. But first of all, we gotta get Nuka's attention right back over to the trainer. And I think she's more interested in the ocean right now than she is in the trainer. We'll give her a moment. If you're listening below the surface of the water, you hear the whales vocalizing back and forth. And I think our other trainers are going to try to distract the ocean just for a moment and see if David will get Nuka's attention. Look back this way, Carla. Look at us and smile. Hey, Nuka. Yeah! How about a big hand for Cara? Kissed by a show whale. Thank you, Cara. How louder we are, the higher she'll jump. So everybody, clap along to the music. They're going to jump off the bridge, swim across the pool. The first one to the far side wins, but I need you to join me in the countdown. 1, 2, 3, go. Are you ready? Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go! I think she's making fun of you, Shauna. Now you notice we were performing with Nuka earlier, we did not enter the water with Nuka. She can be a little bit rough at times, although the ocean has been taught a few of behaviors with the trainers in the water. We're just going to run a few behaviors right now with us. All right. We're going to have a trainer just go in the water and give her a little rub down. Little flames. That should